For this farm, all you'll need is 4 slabs, 4 hoppers, a stack of trapdoors, 2 water buckets. By the way, I recommend making an infinite water source, half a stack of torches, and a stack of half a ladders, and about 20 to 25 stacks of any solid block. This could be cobblestone, oak planks, you name it. The first step is to build 100 blocks up in the sky. This will be better for the mob farm and increase rates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the next step is to go all the way down from the 100 block tower and get your ladders and place ladders on every block up. This will make it easier for you to get up and down to and from the mob farm. The next step is to grab your solid block and place 2 on this side and 1 on this side, and then 1, 2, 3 on this side, then fill in this outline. The next step is to grab your 2 chests and place a double chest right here. After that, place 4 hoppers going into that chest. Make sure the hoppers are facing into the chest. The nozzle is going into the chest on both sides. The next step is to place a ring of solid blocks around these hoppers. By the way, if you want to make it easier to kill the mobs and to collect the XP, all you have to do is break this chest, break these hoppers, not that block. Break these blocks right here, and place your chest down here, and then 2 hoppers going into that chest. This will make it a lot easier for you to collect the XP from the mobs and to kill them. The next step is to pillar up 20 blocks on each and every one of these blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When you're near this hoppers, all you do, instead of pillaring on these, go like this, and then go like this, and then go like this. This will be the killing chamber and the collecting system of this mob farm. Now continue to pillar up 20 blocks. After you have pillared up 20 blocks, the next step is to find the 2 middle blocks on each side and go 7 blocks out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And do it again on this block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then do that on each side. So these blocks, these blocks, these blocks. Out 7, out 7, out 7. After that, the next step is to find these 4 corner blocks right here and put 2 blocks right here and go 2 blocks around this and everything like this. Basically building a wall of 2 high solid blocks around the 7 blocks you just placed on each side. Like this. Do this for all sides. Here's what the farm should look like. After you have built the 2 block high wall on each side, place your water like this on each side. By the way, you can build a infinite water source on the side of the mob farm temporarily. So to do that, go like this, place 2 and 2, make a 2 by 2, and then place a 2 block wall right here, 2 block wall right here, and then a 4 block wall right here. And place a water right here and a water right here on each corner. It could be the other corners too, but now place a water right here and a water right here on both sides, on all sides. If you have done it correctly, the water should not fall down into this hole. It should stop perfectly on each side. The next step is to come to this over here and make an outline with your solid blocks and like this. By the way, we can destroy this water source now since we're done with that. I'll do the same, make your outline and connect them. Like this. Next step is to fill in all of those outlines with solid blocks. After you have filled in all the outlines on all sides, the next step is to make a 2-high wall around the outer block of this farm, like this. Do this around the whole thing. The next step is to grab your trapdoors and place them like this on each platform. It should look like this. Do this for all of these platforms. After you have placed those trapdoors on each platform, the next step is to grab your solid blocks, place a block right here, break this block, and now extend this block out like this, like this, like this, and like this. Now fill in that big square that you just made. This will be the roof. Next step is to go on top of your roof after you filled it in and place a torch on each corner. The next step is to every 5 blocks is to place a torch every 5 blocks from this corner torch on each corner torch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, place a torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, place a torch. 3, 4, 5, place a torch. Do this for all corners in every 5 blocks. Now that you have your torches on the roof to prevent mobs from spawning on the roof and to spawn in here, the next step is to come down to the killing chamber where you're going to stand. Place a torch in the corner and a torch in the corner. These will prevent mobs from spawning right here while you're AFKing or killing them. The next step is to place your slabs on the top of the hoppers like this. I'm now going to do a quick fly around to show you the farm to make sure you got everything right. First, you should have your 4 hoppers funneling down into this chest. This will be the collection system. Then you should have the 4 slabs. This will be where the mob lands and you kill them. Now this is the part where they fall down. This should be 20 blocks up from the collection system. Then we have the inside where there should be water flowing like this, ending right here, and trapdoors and platforms like this. Then the roof with the torches to prevent mobs from spawning on the roof. By the way, I recommend you having a looting 3 sword to increase the mob drops and rates. Now, we just wait for a mob to spawn. As you can see here, there is mobs falling down here, and they're going to be one shot because of the 20 block fall. They will land on the slab, and then all the drops will be funneled into here. By the way, it is not just one mob. There will be more mobs spawning. The longer you sit here, the more mobs. As you can see here, from 2 zombies, 5 round flesh dropped. I'm now going to show you how to expand this farm and to further increase the rates and make this farm a lot better. The first step is to destroy all the torches on this roof. After you've destroyed all of those torches, find the middle block that lines up with the water below this roof. So if I destroy this, as you can see here, the block that I destroyed was lining up with the first water that you placed. So destroy these blocks, and now go down this and destroy this all the way down till this. Do this for this row as well. Now we'll go on this side right here and find the two blocks that line up with the water. Destroy those. Do the same for this side. Now grab another stack of trapdoors and place them on this side. Place the trapdoors exactly how you place them down here. It's the same process. As you can see here, I placed trapdoors the same exact way I did down there. By the way, you do not have to add more water because mobs will think this trapdoor is a full block, so they will spawn on these platforms, these platforms, and these platforms. They will think this is a full block, so they will walk on it, and then they will fall down naturally, and then fall down there to where they will die. That's why you need all these trapdoors. The next step after this is to grab your solid block and place a 3 high wall right here. Break this block, and then go 2 around like we did. Do this for the whole thing. By the way, while you're doing it, you might see these gaps right here. Just place a two blocks like that, only in the middle where these trapdoors are like that, or if you see a gap, just place 2 blocks right there. This will prevent light from coming in. After you have built your wall and filled in the gaps, the next step is to build your roof like we did. Expand this block this way and this way. Then once you get to here, expand it this way. And then once you get to here, expand it this way. And then fill in that outline like this. Now fill in that outline. This will be the roof. After you've made the roof, the next step is to grab your torches and place them all around to where you see no dark spots. And if it's day, just place them like every 5 blocks or so. You can kind of just place them randomly. Just make sure there's no unleft dark spots that you haven't lit up. I just kind of place them all around to make it easier. But it's kind of up to you guys. Something like that should be good. Now you have to wait for mobs to spawn down here, but it should be quicker because you just added more layers and platforms. As you can hear and see here, the creeper just fell in a way shorter amount of time that zombie did, and a skeleton. As I said earlier, I recommend you having a looting 3 sword to increase your mob drops and rates. All the loot will be funneled into this chest, as I said. By the way, if you still want to increase your mob rates even further, this farm is expandable a lot more. To do that, just keep repeating the process of destroying the roof or not making the roof. Just line up the blocks like we did to the water and then build your platforms. This can be done 10 times. So say if I had the first layer that I showed and the second layer, that is 8 platforms and 2 layers. This can be up to 40 spawning platforms and 10 layers. That will include a lot more blocks and trapdoors. By the way, if you are going to increase and max out the expanding of this farm, all you'll need for the trapdoors is a stack per layer. So 10 layers and 40 spawning platforms is the max for this farm. So this is already 2 layers and 8 platforms. So if you wanted to go up 8 layers and make more platforms, you'll need 8 more stacks of trapdoors and more building blocks. But that depends on your needs. As you can see here, there's a lot more mobs. They're all one shot. As you can see, a whole bunch of XP. Yeah. I'm going to go into survival and show you guys. As you can see, I'm already level 4, and mobs just keep coming. XP will be dropped. All their loot will be funneled into this chest. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure to like and subscribe. And let me know in the comments what you think of this. And if you want to see more farms, like an iron farm, creeper farm, you name it. Peace out.